Hello everyone, I'm back. It's about time we do another update. Yes. Also like to say happy holidays to you all. It's finally the end of the year. Finally. But just hope next year will be better. But we're doing a Blu-ray and DVD update, not just for the movies I just got today, but also a few I never got to show yet, at least as well as I'm aware. If I showed some of these movies off already, then drop it in the comments below. I mean, I'm not going to change it, but either way, let's get it over with. So we're gonna start with the two Blu-rays that I gotten. The first one here I just got today. I'm very happy to find this one. If you see my recent post on YouTube, you'll probably know about it. The original Blu-ray of Ratatouille. Let me see if I can fix the light here. Bingo, sort of. So yeah, this is the original Blu-ray. This was released back on November 6th, 2007, alongside its DVD release. 2007 was a pretty big year for Pixar, as they pretty much moved all of their, their priorities to Blu-ray, as DVD was no longer as interesting to them as the Blu-ray, as more storage, HD video, it's a given. Plus, it was released on the same day as the Blu-ray release of Cars and the Pixar Short Films Collection, also released on Blu-ray and DVD. So, it's very great to learn about that. But to ask for on what's on here, excuse the camera shaking. If I can also fix the camera. Um, this here also is a wonderful set, really. Um, you can, I believe it's still available on Blu-ray from what I've seen. As you can see here, it contains a Cine Explorer commentary, same like Cars. A new game and pretty much all the bonus features from the previous, well, it's DVD release. So that's nice. But yeah, I'm very happy to find it either way. And I pretty much have like a whole gap in between the Pixar DVDs I have and the Blu-rays. From Cars to Ratatouille, I have both the DVD and Blu-rays of them. And then starting with WALL-E, I'm going to continue on with the Blu-rays of the Pixar films. As they're overall a lot better when compared to their DVD counterparts. That and they're just better sets in general. I mean, with the release of Lightyear containing only a single disc, similar to their, like this one here. In fact, I might as well show it. Here's the disc. Pretty typical of the time. Yeah, Lightyear only contains a single disc, sadly. But from what I've seen, it has a decent amount. Has an insert here about the Gusto's Gourmet Game and Cine Explorer. Similar to Cars Blu-ray, which contains instructions for Cine Explorer and its Car Finder game. Of course, it has an ad on the back talking about the biggest blockbusters and more Hollywood movies on Blu-ray. It's also around the time they were transitioning to their new name, Walt Disney Studios Home Entertainment. 2007 was the last year they used their Walt Disney Home Entertainment label. Of course, I believe it's still called that now, although it's still called Disney. But there we go, Ratatouille. Wonderful set for a wonderful movie. I dare say it's their most polarizing, their magnum opus. Um, the next and the other Blu-ray I gotten, Mary Poppins, the 50th anniversary edition. I got this one from the Disney Movie Insiders, or you probably know it from its original name, the Disney Movie Rewards. This was released back in 2013 to coincide with the release of Saving Mr. Banks, the documentary film starring Emma Thompson and Walt Disney, um, chronicling the history behind the production of Mary Poppins, where it's been well known that P.L. Travers, the original author of the book, um, didn't really like the changes in the things that the company was doing to the book, but I mean, not. I mean, later on in the '70s, she says it's a good film, but it's not a good, adaptation of her book. And it's a really nice print here. They did a wonderful job restoring the movie. As you may see, it does come with a solid amount of extras. A lot of the stuff from the previous two disc sets, the 2004 and 2009 two disc sets in particular, are some that are brought back. And as you see down here, it has a little bonus feature Becoming Mr. Sherman. Basically, according to the top here, enjoy a conversation between legendary composer Richard Sherman and actor Jason Schwartzman, who plays Richard Sherman in Saving Mr. Banks, about writing songs for Mary Poppins. And overall, it's a wonderful, really good set. And it's really great that they were able to give it a set it deserved. And here's the discs. Of course, that is a post 2012 Disney Blu-ray release. There's no artwork. The rest of the sets here are DVDs, so let's start off with this one. Mickey's Christmas Carol. This is part of the Walt Disney Animation Collection series. I believe it started back in 2008. This is volume 7. This was released back in 2009. Of course, this is one of the many releases of Mickey's Christmas Carol. It was originally released back in 1983 as a bonus short that premiered before the release of The Rescuers for its theatrical re-release in 1983. It was Mickey's first appearance on the big screen since The Simple Things in 1953. A whole 30 years later, which is funny. What's notable here is that this is one of the rare times where this contains its open map print, where it is in 1.33 out of 1. Of course, if you guys know about its Blu-ray, it has a rather infamous, terrible DNR encrusted widescreen letterbox print. It looks terrible. I will agree with you guys. That version looks terrible. I'd rather just stick with this one anyway. It's a nice box too. I thankfully I got mine complete with the litho print, as you may see. Only one of, I believe, 3 litho prints I have. This one, Dumbo, the live action Dumbo, and Jungle Cruise. And it does contain 3 other shorts. The small one, directed by Don Bluth, back when he was working at Disney. And 2 classic Disney shorts, Santa's Workshop, a silly symphony short, and Pluto's Christmas Tree. And as it is a 2009 release, no artwork. It does contain, like I said, the litho print. Of course, an ad for Disney Blu-ray, Disney Movie Rewards, the entire shebang. See, I rather recommend you get this if you really want to get the short. I believe it was also included as part of a Walt Disney Treasure set, where apparently it was in its original aspect ratio. I'm not sure of it. I saw a whole comparison of it. It's all on YouTube. I bet you can find it easily though. This is the next one here I got is from 20th Century Fox. The Simpsons, the complete 4th season. Mine is actually a later reprint from 2011, I believe. It's in great shape though. Sadly, someone went and cut out this spot here. It's supposed to be a thing where you would open it up and you would grab it, but the original owner went and just removed that flap. Of course, it contains all the episodes from the 4th season of The Simpsons. Of course, the longest running primetime show in America. The longest running animated series for Fox. I believe one of the very longest running in history. Let me see here. Yeah, this is a later print from 2011. It originally came out in 2000, around the early 2000s. But, it has a ton of bonus features along with all 22 episodes. It also came with this, fold out here. It's really, really nice. And as for the set itself, of course, it has a little write-up here by the creator, Matt Groening. So, this is pretty much a write-up taken directly from the introduction video on the first disc, but still, it's nice that he had that. Of course, we got the book and the discs. And as I said before, this is a later print, as you see on the bottom, if you can. Copyright 2011 Fox, all rights reserved. Here's disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, and here we go. disc 4. She's like opening up a pack of peanuts. There's so much in there. Of course, here's the book. Sadly, I had to go replace the bottom staple as it ripped through the page, but thankfully it worked out. Some episodes contain, well, all of them contain audio commentary from the crew: Matt Groening, Al Jean, David Silverman, sometimes Hank Azaria, so maybe the guest star. Of course, you see on the bottom, some episodes can have a featurette, special language option, um, animation showcase, deleted scenes. It's absolutely nuts. It's a big set, and I'm very happy this exists in the first place. Plus, I love the feel of the paper. It's not like actual paper. It's like how do I put this? Basically, the sleeve of a book. Those sleeves on books. But yeah, this is a wonderful set. I don't know if I hardly doubt Fox will, well, in this case, Disney will even release any more Simpsons season sets. I believe they stopped around season 20, or they were close to it. Although I don't know, it might be, since with Disney Plus now, I bet they don't have any need to release them on DVD or Blu-ray anymore. I don't know, maybe it'll change considering Bob Iger just returned as the CEO of Disney after what Bob Chapek has done. And the last two movies I have here are from Warner Brothers. Let's start off with this one. Tim Burton's Corpse Bride, the widescreen edition, thankfully. Released in 2005, this was Tim Burton's second stop-motion film after The Nightmare Before Christmas. So after Nightmare, Tim Burton continued on with his movie career. Ed Wood, Big Fish, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Mars Attacks. But he would return with this one. And considering this was in co-production along with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Big Fish, it took quite a bit for him to, have all three movies in his belt. But he definitely pulled it off. This is a great movie. In fact, this is Johnny Depp's first animated role. And Helena Bonham Carter already appeared in a movie, an animated movie with Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were Rabbit, which, one other fact, this and Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were Rabbit was nominated at the Academy Awards for Best Animated Film. Wallace and Gromit took the Oscar. Hell, that year was the only time no computer animated film would be nominated, with the third nomination being Hayao Miyazaki's Howl's Moving Castle. As it is a 2005 release, there is a full screen version available, but thankfully I was able to find the widescreen version, pretty much the preferred version anyway. It's also one of the first stop motion films to not animated the traditional way. It was but it was photographed digitally with Kodak cameras. Let me see, the director of photography, Pete Kozacek, he had a dream where one day he can take, photograph stop motion digitally instead of with a 35mm camera. So this is it. And the disc, pretty basic Warner Brothers disc. It's funny, where out of all the companies out now, Warner Brothers is still somewhat doing artwork on their discs. And the last movie I've gotten here, this is the one I got today, King Kong, the original King Kong, the 2-disc special edition. Of course, the classic film from, I believe, 1933 actually. Very important film in the history of filmmaking. The first Laserdisc to have audio commentary. So King Kong was included as part of the Criterion Collection, and that version contained the very first audio commentary. This one has one too, with visual effects veterans Ken Ralston and legendary effects veteran Ray Harryhausen, rest in peace, and interpolated interview excerpts from Marion C. Cooper and Fay Wray. It also comes with a documentary, test footage. Let's see. I'm King Kong: The Exploits of Marion C. Cooper profiles the original King Kong's guiding hand. I'm gonna be real. I never seen King Kong, so having this, fully restored and mastered, beneficial. It's a good. It seems to be a good set. I didn't go through the second disc yet, sadly, but thankfully I was able to find it in great condition. Anyway, here's disc 1 and disc 2. Also came with this ad for TCM, Turner Classic Movies. Also talks about their website, some in their magazine now playing, which is neat. And there you go, the DVD of King Kong. And that's pretty much it for today's update. I like to thank you guys for the wait. Because with growing up and about to hit 20, good lord, life would change either way. Hell, right now I'm surprised you didn't get snow, but I'm not gonna jinx myself. Is hell, it might happen tomorrow. I'm not sure. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you'll like, comment, subscribe. Hope you'll check out my social media. Until then, pretty much stay safe.